How are you all? Hello and welcome back to the Coins Alert, your place to get your crypto fix. I'm your boss. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today is the middle of the week. It's now half of the week, folks. October 2030, the NBA season began last night, and my poor Knicks, they were beaten up. I kind of expected it because whenever a new team gets together, they have to get to know each other. They have to figure out where they'll be on the court, what their main job is, and who will be taking the shots. The superstars like Jalen Brunson don't want to look like they're hoarding the ball, so they'll try to pass it around. Also, the Knicks will be okay in the end. The Eastern's conference finals are coming up, and it looks like we'll be playing the Celtics again. I'm telling you right now, this is going to come down to the Celtics vs. the Knicks. That's about it for Philly. The East doesn't have any other real threats. The Knicks are a great team. They need to do some work on the bench. It was a big loss to lose Donte DiVincenzo to Minnesota. I think we need one or two more bench players. It's a long season, so the guy can fall. He's a stud. I believe we found someone. Don't forget that it's tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Every Wednesday is the live show. The show is live. This pretty face is yours too. See, you can talk to me, ask me questions, kick the shit, or do anything else you want. We talk about all things crypto. We check out XRP in the charts. A lot of time was spent talking. If you have any questions, feel free to hang out. You just want to say, hey, Rip, so I say go for it. Please, goodbye, everyone in this movie. We're going to talk about Bitcoin and its price changes. We'll also look at ETFs. XRP is what we'll talk about. We are going to look at the XRP picture and then go into more detail. The case between Ripple and the SEC because Ripple missed the date. I'll tell you what I think is going on. I believe this is all part of Ripple's plan. I'll tell you in a moment why I believe that. Now, without further ado, everyone take a seat and chill out. Let's take a Bitcoin. $66,775. In the last 24 hours, it's gone down 1.11%. Ethereum is worth $2,587. It's down 1.7% right now. Both USDT and USDC are coming in at the dollar pegs. Remember that yesterday there were XRP and 99 cents. No, not really. It came in at a mean low 52 cents. Look, there is a real chance that XRP will go back to 40 cents at this point, but remember how scared and upset everyone was when the appeal to seal and the appeal from the SEC came out. I was on the live show that night and everyone said XRP would miss the bull run. I also gave you the XRP key number you needed to keep an eye on. 40 cents was that key number. We told you that there was a chance that XRP would fall below 45 cents. You know, we told you that didn't mean anything because that was all inside the TA truck we were showing you. We told you. That 40 cents is the worst case. We're good as long as XRP stays above 40 cents. We're all right. After that, that 75-cent number I've been telling you about since the beginning of the year starts to make more sense. Now, doesn't it? The total value of all cryptocurrencies on the market is $2,314 billion. Crypto should put this out. We got a notice of bankruptcy, so be careful. If Bitcoin hits $70,300, there will be $9.1 billion worth of short positions on Bitcoin that will be closed. I can't talk today. I still haven't put down my coffee. That's what we're going to look at now. Please give me this Bitcoin. It's safe to trade. It says that traders in crypto options are putting more money on the line. Bloomberg said that Bitcoin would reach new highs by the end of November. The strike point for options that end on November 8th has the most open interest, which shows that this will be a key area of focus for the market during that time. They say it's 75,000, but I say it's 74,000. How did I get to 74,000? Here it is. Bitcoin at 74,000 will set a new all-time high, letting us know that the bull run has begun. They say 75,000, give or take 1,000. We are both in the same area, and these have been my goals for a long time. People who listen to the show already know what the goals are because I make them very clear. I will also show you some fancy maps with wacky lines that show we could go up or down. Because we're not traders, we shouldn't care about these charts and the Fibonacci, and I am us. So we'll just tell you the numbers we need. Why do we care about when these things will happen? To get excited. The election is coming up in just a few weeks and early voting has already begun in the US. For the sake of cryptocurrencies and prices, it doesn't matter who wins. In the short run, because Bitcoin will reach $100,000 no matter what. What's important? Who wins is important for the US, the business, our country, and future crypto rules. This is something I've said before and will say again. What will happen if Trump wins? There will be rules, a new CC, and the US will be in the lead in the crypto race. The big money will come in like crazy if Trump wins. And I think we'll get to that range of $7 to $10 trillion. If he doesn't win, these markets will only go up by $4 to $7 trillion. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'll also talk about this live. This cycle only goes from 2.3 trillion to 4 trillion, and if it ends up being similar to the last cycle in 2020, it will be a huge letdown. That would only get us about $1.50 worth of XRP. We could test further out to 2020 on that $2 mark. That is awful to think about. That's the worst thing that could happen. But you're still looking at a 4x even in the worst case. You would get a better gain on the stock market than a 4x. Take a moment to think about that. If we don't say anything bad, XRP won't go through the roof in the crypto space, right? That sounds like the end of the world, but we're just chatting. But when Harris wins, she cracks down on crypto, which goes against what she said about being pro-crypto. She really makes things tough for these businesses because she doesn't want any agencies to come in. For real, this is the worst thing that could happen. There's only a 0.1% chance that it will. Why the price of XRP might go up again. The CryptoMinute.com has put up this new story. You should definitely go check it out. It says that the price of Ripple's own coin, XRP, is at its lowest level in the last week. At the time of writing, the altcoin market deals with it at $0.53, which is a 3% drop from the previous day. Even though the price of XRP has gone down, its CMF has been going up for a few weeks now. This showed how much buying and selling pressure there was on assets over a certain time period. At the time of this writing, it is at minus 1.00 and trying to cross over the zero line. In the case of XRP, a negative CMF that is. Turning upward means that the price is going down, which means that the asset is still under net distribution, which means that there is general selling pressure. That could be the $10 million Larsson gave to Kamala Harris of Harris. But the fact that this selling isn't happening as much says that the bear is losing strength and bullish interest is beginning to grow. It says that XRP's positive funding rate 0.01% at press time shows that the altcoin has a strong bias even though its value has gone down. At this point, it looks like the bears are getting lighter. They have no more steam left. This price can only go down so far. When the bears leave, the bulls come in and the price starts to move. A return of positive mood could lead to more demand for this altcoin, which could cause the price to rise again. In this case, the price of XRP might try to break through $0.65. If it works, it could reach its highest point in 7 months, which is $0.74. Those are very close to our two main obstacles. After that, we get this, so. Ripple missed the time to file their appeal in the case between the SEC and Ripple. A lot of people are going crazy over this. Getting a lot of direct messages. What's going on, Ripple? This is not that. Is everything okay? Everything is okay. In this case, Ripple is following what the SEC did. The SEC is waiting until the very end to file a brief with only 2 sentences. They could have done this the day after the case ended. They put it off until the very last minute just to say that they are appealing. Then they wait until the very last minute again to file the appeal and find out the status of their appeal. The same thing is being done by Ripple. They're taking too long, they know. Because they didn't meet the due date, but they can still try again. Yes, to file their appeal, all they need to do now is tell the court that they know they missed the deadline. They are given another date, and the application is sent in before that. This is being dragged out for the SEC now. This is a small thank you. They're playing mind games with them right now. There was enough of their crap for Ripples. The SEC wants to keep putting things off and speeding things up. Ripple can also play that hand. That is what Ripple does too. These people will just keep the SEC's employees locked up while they watch the case. This will be drawn out for as long as the SEC wants it to be, which is 3 more years. Everything that has already been decided is law as long as this thing is pushed out.